why, despite the fact that moral power is the greatest power, from time to time in history such leaders emerge who have great followership, who lead people and enjoy a position of power for a long period of time, but many of their actions cannot be called moral in any way. How it is possible that they gain this power over people?
It is a very complicated question, but in one sense it is easy also to understand it, because morality is not exercised once and then it can be considered as that person is completely moral. If I am very moral today, I have to also be moral tomorrow. Morality is something that I have to exercise every minute of my life. I may be very good to somebody now, and 5 minutes later I may be very bad to somebody. So would you call me moral or immoral? Moral or immoral keeps changing within the person. It's very relative. So therefore the dilemma, the moral dilemma that presents itself to leaders and to public and to people in general is always very complex, and it has to be worked out from situation to situation and person to person and issue to issue that people face. So it is never complete, and it is never that once you are moral and then you don't need to be moral anymore. It is not like that. So great leaders, they attain power sometimes through legal and legitimate means, and sometimes through illegitimate means, and sometimes through a little bit of legitimate means and a little bit of illegitimate means. So you cannot really pass a blanket judgment on any particular leadership in general unless you specify a particular person and then say, what did this person do which is immoral and yet he has received power. You will not be able to completely ascertain the power of moral leadership. There are other ways of leading. It is not just moral power. I only claim that moral power is true power. There could be power over someone. Someone can have power over another person or a group of people with fear. Fear of taking away their jobs, fear of bringing destruction to them, fear of shame and ridicule. There could be any kind of fear that the leader plays on and manipulates people with. So you can never really say that. Is that true power? I would claim that it is not true power. But is that power? Yes. But it is not true power. It will someday hit back. The proof of this is when you study the lives of great leaders. Some leaders, even long after they have died, they still have power over people. Some leaders are even killed in power. Or some leaders, while they are still in power, they lose the grip over the people. They lose the confidence of the people. People will not be trusting them anymore. So the people who live the longest in the memory of the individual leaders who live the longest in the memory of people are truly powerful people. People who fade away as soon as their lives are gone, as soon as their physical power is gone, they are not truly powerful. So from a leadership theorizing point of view, this must be kept in mind.